What if the most powerful weapon in Silo was never the poisoned air outside, but the fear engineered inside the walls? You're watching Screenscope Reviews, where stories don't just explain what happens. They expose why it was designed that way. And everything we're learning about Silo Season 3 quietly rewrites the entire series. Season 2 didn't end with hope. It ended with silence. Juliet Nichols steps beyond a boundary meant to kill her. A moment that should have shattered belief, sparked chaos, ignited revolt. Instead, inside the silo, Bernard doesn't panic. He prepares. Because the system was never built to confront truth. It was built to erase it. Enter the safeguard, a word engineered to sound protective. A procedure framed as stability. A promise of order in a fragile world. But Season 3 is slowly revealing a far darker reality. The safeguard doesn't protect the silo from danger. It protects the lie from exposure. For decades, cleaning was presented as justice. Break the rules. Face the consequences. Remind everyone why the outside must remain forbidden. But look closer. Every detail was controlled. The suit. The visor feed. The countdown. The final walk. Nothing about cleaning was designed to offer survival. The suits weren't faulty by accident. The outside wasn't shown honestly. The image people watched wasn't reality. It was theater. Because the system couldn't survive proof. If even one cleaner lived. If even one person showed the outside wasn't what they'd been told. The silo wouldn't just question authority. It would reject it. Season 3 doesn't rush this realization. It lingers. Silences stretch longer than expected. Scenes end without answers. The tension doesn't come from violence, but from the unbearable truth slowly forming in people's minds. Juliet's survival isn't just shocking. It's destabilizing. She becomes living evidence that the silo's foundation is rotten. And beyond her own walls, she discovers something worse. She was never unique. Other silos exist. Other populations. Other societies engineered with the same lie, repeated again and again. Inside, Bernard begins losing control, not because of rebellion. But because lies can endure silence. They collapse under whispers. People start connecting dots. Families quietly question what really happened to those who cleaned. And the most dangerous realization of all spreads from person to person. The outside didn't kill them. The system did. Expect fractures. Expect suspicion. Expect ordinary people realizing they were never protected, only managed. Silo Season 3 isn't about escaping the wasteland anymore. It's about surviving the truth. Because once a society understands it was built on deception, there are only two outcomes. Reform. Or ruin. And that leads to the most explosive question the series has ever asked. If the truth destroys everything, does it still deserve to be told? Stay with Screenscope Reviews. Because in Silo, the walls were never meant to keep danger out. They were meant to keep the truth in.